Hey Aries, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of November. I wanted to say thank you to everyone new subscribers, old subscribers, everyone who interacts with the channel, commenting and liking. I sure appreciate you. So we got a lot going on with in between eclipses and the blood moon and Taurus, and all of this Mars retrograde business. So just stay grounded and high vibe throughout all this. It's about changes and transformations, period, at the end of the day. Some fixed signs may be more affected than others. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo may be affected more than others. But the key is to allow the transformations to happen and let go of what's going, right? Don't try to hang on to it and embrace the newness that comes with it. So Aries, let's see what we got going on for you in love for November. Okay. Somebody is grieving a loss or sorrow. There's some heart fog going on with somebody. So you could be already experiencing losses throughout this season. And there may be some longing. So it looks like to me somebody, of course, is in separation. And there's a lot of pining and the feeling of longing for someone. And of course, when you have those feelings, it's about outward validation. So you have to go on the inside and see why you're feeling that way and deal with those feelings like that. Otherwise, that longing and that pain and that aching will continue to grow and compound on itself until you sort of deal with it. So let us see what we have for Aries. If you're experiencing clutter in your brain, clutter in your home, clutter in your life, and these things are being highlighted, it's a good time, because this is about change and transformation, that you start cleaning some stuff out, cleaning out some things in your mind, your heart, your home, your life. Conflict over a perceived idea, conflict over the perception that there's some sort of deception energy here. Somebody has it in their mind moving forward here that there has been a deception in this relationship. They've been deceived. Well, my ego tells me, my ego is telling me that this should have turned out a specific way and it didn't, so I got ripped off. Instead of trashing that, right, and telling your ego to, take a step back and allowing it to unfold the way that it's meant to, we want to hang on and attach. And so I've got validation and attachment issues happening for somebody here. So let's see, Aries, what's going on with your partner. Partner's single. They want to level up to commitment. Your partner wants to level up to commitment. Switch it how you need to. Sometimes the energies come in a little backwards. To them, happiness is leveling up in commitment, wanting a commitment from this situation. So let's see what's going on with you. Aries, you're all up in your head about this situation. If this is you, with this longing or this heart ache feeling, this separation that's happening. If you're under the impression here, now this may not be for everybody, okay? But if Aries, you're under the impression here, or your partner's under the impression that you don't want them or they don't want you, if you're under the impression they don't want you, that's simply not the case. They want to level up in commitment. And Aries, if your partner is the person who feels like you don't want this commitment, that's not what I'm seeing here. You want to nurture a new beginning. You're all in your head with the longing and the loss and the sadness over the situation. You want the new beginning. Now, we'll find out what blocks, okay, are preventing that new beginning, but you both want the same thing, right? So I'm not understanding exactly what's happening here. Let's see what the Seven of Swords energy is. Somebody made a judgment call and walked away here. Made a decision. They didn't feel like they were getting the truth. But there was some lies, dysfunction, some toxicity. And things weren't progressing. This was in the reverse. But let me see what this is. Show me the devil. Now, something wasn't progressing. Someone wasn't moving fast enough, or some sort of progression issue. So why? Why? Somebody was scared to take the leap of faith. They weren't listening to their intuition. They weren't listening to what they were being told. Let's see what the blocks are for your partner here, Aries. Your partner may be a little bit self-absorbed. I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo specific. I've got Aquarius, Aries, you're here, being afraid to jump maybe. All fire signs, Swords, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you name it, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They were a little bit self-absorbed, I think. They were all about themselves. Aries, I feel like maybe you felt like they were focused not really on you, but on themselves. Okay, let's see what your blocks are. Okay, you may have been bending the truth a little bit, Aries, because you were afraid to make the leap because this person wasn't showing you that you could be safe in doing that. I think that there was a great deal of romance here. Great Scorpios here again. This may have been too much change too quick for you, Aries. I know that's hard to believe, but that to me, this is saying, transformation too much, not logical enough, not linear enough, not moving maybe enough. So I think you moved away from the conflict, basically. You moved away from the conflict. You became defensive about love. You talked yourself out of this situation. Okay, so let's see how they're feeling about you. They're holding on to you. They're ready to man up. Emperor here. Aries, this is you. They're holding on to you. But they are ready to move on with this situation with you. So, if the camera's going in and out, I had somebody talking about that in the last video. I can't control what this camera does. We tried the phone, but it was like, way up in my face, and I was like, okay, no more of that. So until I get a little bit better setup, this is kind of what we got. So if it's going in and out, the lights are in and out, then Just roll with it. They are holding on to you. They are waiting for you. So let's see. Doesn't mean you got to, fulfill their wishes, but this is the situation. Let's see what they're thinking. They're strategizing about how to make their way back to you. They're strategizing about how not to make the same mistakes over again. They're strategizing what the holes in the situation are. So you got someone who's hardcore thinking in their head like you are, mirroring behavior. But how to make this work? How do we fix it? They're strategizing. So let's see what their intentions are. They're willing to do battle to free you both from this prison you're both in about the other one not loving the other one. They want to battle through that. They're longing for you. So they're going to come in hot and heavy. They're going to come in doing battle, fighting for this situation. Okay? So let's see what they're going to actually do. Maybe they are bringing balance and harmony. They want a new beginning. They want a new opportunity with you. They are going to be moving pretty quickly. Moving fast. Let's say what they're afraid to tell you. They're afraid of what you're going to say. You embody two different types of personality here. You're very blunt, direct, and to the point, but they also know that as the Queen of Wands here, that you are, nothing is slowing you down. I'm not going to wait around on you, on your crap over here. I've got stuff to do. Action-oriented. Problem solving. They're a little bit intimidated by you in that respect. Because they feel like you're going to tell them, I don't have time for you. I don't want to, there's nothing to move forward toward. So they want to communicate to you that they want this relationship, but they're also a little bit afraid to tell you that. And also your sexuality, your beauty, your, men or women, you ooze a certain kind of confidence that may be a little bit intimidating for them, and that's their problem, okay? But they may wish that they could present themselves that way, right? All right, so let's see what their next move may be. I know you're dealing with a lot of things, maybe perhaps from childhood. You could be dealing with a lot of things from childhood that you're having to unpack and face, right? And deal with. Or other traumas in your life. They want to bring balance. Like I said, they are coming in to bring balance and peace. They want to be, they miss you physically, but they also miss you emotionally. And if nothing else, they want you in their life. So they are saying, okay, fine, we can be friends. If you don't accept me that way, let's be friends. Although they want to die on the inside when you say that to them. It would make them sad, but they're confident that they can bring this back together. Okay. So let's see maybe what you guys want to say to each other here. Mm. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. It's always been you. Okay. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. They feel like you're just not going to accept it. We've grown apart. You've moved on. But they haven't moved on. They have not moved on. Not at all. Let's see what how they feel about you in the bedroom. How you feel about them. They want to reconcile. They want to be plugged into you again. They want to make things the way they were. Nothing's going on for them right now. They're just like, it's dry town over there. They miss your adventurous spirit in the bedroom, Aries. They miss you thinking outside of the box. They miss the fact that you weren't a lazy lover. They miss the adventure with you. But again, they can't, I mean, they're having a hard time. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, I think Taurus had a similar scenario in which nobody was tripping their trigger, but the person they had their sights on, right? There's something here about the bedroom, though, for some of you that may be an issue. They feel like you're a perfect match. Spontaneous, but also intimacy. Problem is, they're not finding that with anyone else. They're not finding that spark with anybody else, period. And so I think that's why those cards are there. Let's see what a final outcome can be, Aries, for you and your lover. Offer accepted. There we go. Boom. Offer accepted. So let's get some love cards on it. Wedding. Ooh-wee. For those of you in a specific bracket, okay, you may be experiencing a pregnancy with this person in the future. For those of you outside of that bracket, this may just signify a new beginning, symbolize a new beginning. Wedding. This may result. The situation involves marriage. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. Stay optimistic. Trust, I think, is the main objective here. Trust is the problem that we're having. They don't think you love them. You don't think they love you. But if they could read your mind and you could read theirs, totally different story. You would wonder why you ever doubted it. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, and there you will find true bliss. I think that's what your partner's saying up here, is that they're not having that connection with anybody else. They can't. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Your person's confident that they want to be in your life no matter what form that comes in. And if it means that you have to be friends, okay. They're going to take it. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So I think you have to get back to what you enjoyed about each other, right? You got to get back to why you were even attracted to each other in the first place, right? Let's get some love cards, some advice cards on it. Finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. So you can make whatever choices you want to make here, you know. It's up to you. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Okay? Slow down to relax. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. Okay? Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Turn over a new page. I just love this card. Isn't that beautiful? Turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. Not ego, not pride. Love. Okay. So this time period may signify for you for letting go of the past events. Letting go of past versions of events, letting go of past versions of this person, letting go of the resentment, a new start perhaps for some of you. Blessed. This is a divinely guided 2211. Divinely guided situation. You've got the 1111 here, and you've got an 8, the fates. Imagine what will go right and what is going right and focus on that. So Aries, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see y'all hopefully second half. If I can find my mouse.